Welcome to our lesson 2 cookery for lockdown. And today I will be making a pasta dish, which is quick, easy, and you can use lots of ingredients from your fridge, from your cupboards, and you save that trip to the shop. First things first, I will boil a kettle and make myself a brew. Just joking. Boiling water will be needed for pasta. Talking about pasta, while kettle is boiling, you can use any type of pasta except spaghetti. Penne, fusilli or the shell ones, but I personally prefer wiggly ones, curly ones. So that's what I'm going to use today. And this is free from gluten, wheat and eggs, which is a good vegan option. And I'm using this because one of my family members can't have gluten. So this is our pasta. And also, I will be using chicken breasts. You can use 1 or 2 if you're cooking for 2, depending on the size. I got here mini fillets because I will be cutting them into small cubes. As well as this, I will use other stuff I found in my kitchen. So for example, I have some bell peppers leftovers from different dishes, so I will be able to use this. Also, some tomatoes, found some mushrooms in my fridge, then tomato puree, tomato sauce, black pepper, mixed herbs, most important, onion, 2 cloves of garlic, could be garlic puree as well, but I prefer fresh garlic, and chicken stock cube for the extra flavor. And the last but not least, cheese. I will grate some cheese on the top. And today I'm using non-dairy cheese for the same reason why I'm using this type of pasta, to avoid a bellyache for someone who can't tolerate dairy as well. So another vegan option. The equipment I will be using today: colander for draining pasta, a grater for cheese, this lovely oven dish for the pasta bake, also a saucepan and this frying pan to fry vegetables and chicken. Also a very important thing, a tablespoon. So now, before I start cooking, again, safety rules. My hair is already in a cooking mode. Now I only need to wash my hands and to put my apron on, and I will be ready to cook. Don't forget to use different chopping boards and different chopping knives for your vegetables and for your meat to avoid cross-contamination. So now the kettle is boiled, so I will add my pasta to the saucepan, and because I'm cooking for 2, I will use 200 grams of pasta. Then I will cover it with the boiling water. And leave it to boil for about 10-15 minutes. And I will make sure that I keep stirring the pasta to avoid sticking together. So while pasta is boiling, I can prepare my vegetables and start frying. As well as this, I will cut my chicken. The first thing I will do, my favorite part, chopping onion using bridge and claw method. So just to remind how to do it, cut onion into halves. check where is the pointy bit and where is the hairy end. Then chop the pointy bit and leave the hairy bit. Then start peeling. And now the main part, chopping it into fine pieces, uniform pieces, the same size, the same shape, as we want all the onion bits to fry at the same time and to be perfectly golden brown. So you cut your onion across, but not all the way through. You stop just before the hairy bit. And as I mentioned in my first lesson, it saves your fingers from cuts, because the onion stays together and doesn't slide on the chopping board, which makes it easier to chop it. No messing about, just nice and even bits. So we'll get to the hairy bit, which you throw away. And you do the same with your other half. Okay, so now I have nice and even onions, and they are going to the frying pan to fry till they are golden brown. So cover your frying pan with some oil. Usually 1 tablespoon should be enough. My hob is being a bit naughty today. Thank you for working. Another safety tip, make sure that your handles facing the other way and you don't knock them down while you're cooking and rushing. Okay, so onions are in. And I will start chopping my garlic. But before I do that, I will preheat my oven. It's a gas oven, so it's number 6. Otherwise, it should be 200 Celsius. Okay, so onions are frying. Pasta is boiling, and I will chop some garlic. While you're chopping your garlic, don't forget to stir onions, but there is nothing worse than burnt onions in your food. Chop your garlic as fine as you can. Make sure that your heat is not too high, otherwise you can burn your onions very quickly. Okay, garlic is ready. I'm still waiting till my onions are a bit more golden before I add garlic to the frying pan. And while I'm waiting for the onions to fry, I can add a stock cube to my pasta. I always crumble my stock cube because it helps to dissolve it faster. And I mix it in, and this chicken stock cube will add some extra flavor to my pasta, because as we know, pasta is a bit bland on itself. Looking good. So now onions looking the way I want, so I can add garlic to the frying pan. And fry for about 1 minute. And that's it. I'm turning it off. And now I will prepare my chicken, which I will cut into small cubes. So I'm cutting my chicken into small pieces, and when I finish, I will add it to the frying pan to fry for a bit till it gets brown. So chicken is cut, but before I do anything else, I will wash my hands because I was dealing with raw meat and I don't want any bacteria to go on any of equipment or other ingredients. Hands washed. And chicken can go to the frying pan. Make sure that you wash the equipment as soon as you can as well, because it's full of bacteria from the raw meat. I will do this in a minute. But firstly, I want to season my chicken with a pinch of black pepper and a pinch of mixed herbs. But you can use other herbs and spices, whatever you prefer. Okay. So now my chicken is frying, and I notice that my pasta is ready. Looking very nice. So I will drain my pasta. And I will add it to my oven dish. And leave to wait for the other ingredients to join it. Again, make sure that it's not too hot. And while chicken is frying, I can prepare the other vegetables I have. So I will chop my peppers, or I should say leftovers of my peppers. Make sure that you get rid of the white bits and all the seeds. So firstly, I take the white bits out, and then I wash the peppers under the running tap water, and that way I get rid of the seeds. While you're chopping your vegetables, don't forget your chicken. Burnt chicken is not very tasty. Okay, so I will chop my peppers into small cubes. Because that way they will blend in into a pasta bake nicer. And if you are not sure if chicken is ready, check if it's white inside and not pink anymore. So mine is white, that means my chicken is ready. So I switch it off for now because I still need to finish chopping my peppers. Okay, so my colorful peppers are ready, and we'll go to the frying pan to fry for a couple of minutes with chicken and onions and garlic. Again, low heat. And now I will chop some tomatoes, and I chop them a bit later than pepper because pepper is a bit crunchier, so it takes longer for it to get softer. And tomato is quite soft. At the same time, I'm stirring peppers and chicken. Looking very nice and colorful. And now I can add tomatoes. And last but not least, mushrooms. I will chop my mushrooms as small as I can as well, just to create a great texture when everything is blending in together. Then I add chopped mushrooms to the frying pan. And fry everything at least for 2 minutes. And while it's frying, I will tidy up because nobody likes cooking in a messy kitchen. And one more safety advice. If you have the same similarly small kitchen like me, while you're washing up and tidying up around, make sure that no washing up liquid gets inside into your food because that would be chemical cross-contamination. So now I will add a tablespoon of tomato puree to the frying pan. Again, I find it difficult to squeeze it out. I'm literally using the last bits from my fridge. So that's in. Mix it all up. And then for the extra juiciness, add a tablespoon of a tomato sauce. I'm using Italian passata. Mix all up. Leave to simmer for about 1 minute. And all the flavors could get together. Then switch it off. Looking good. And add everything onto your pasta. Okay, so now the very last thing I have to do to grate some cheese and sprinkle on the top. If you like this to be even quicker, you can use already grated cheese, but I prefer my cheese grated with a smaller bit, so that's why I bought a block. So this is my pasta bake, and it's going to the oven for about 10-15 minutes, just for the flavors to blend in together, because everything is already cooked. And as well as this, I need my cheese to melt on the top. So see you after approximately 15 minutes. Okay, so my pasta bake is ready, and I've garnished it with some fried tomatoes and mushrooms, just to represent what I used for this dish. As well as this, I sprinkled with some spring onions, just to add some more color and to make it more presentable and appealing. As we all know that colorful food looks tastier. So this is done. When you make this dish, you can use whatever pasta you like and whatever meat you prefer, as well as vegetables you like. You could upgrade this dish maybe with some courgettes or aubergines, or maybe spice it up with some chili. I want to say good luck making this dish. I'm looking forward for your photos and evaluations. So for now, thank you for your attention, and I will see you all next week.